Property Power Couple with Colton and Haleigh, providing comfort and confidence to your real estate experience.
Yay.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Summer's here, but the rain is also still here.
Yes.
Spring keeps springing.
For sure. Summer is here time-wise.
Yeah.
School ended, all that kind of stuff. But allergy-wise, I am definitely feeling more spring vibes.
Yeah.
They have got me. They have won.
Well, you sound less smelly cat.
Oh my God.
than previously.
Definitely sound better than before, but I'm fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, so we've been dealing with that at our household, like I'm sure everyone else has.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of a rough week, but Kinley had her first dance recital.
She did. That was a really cool experience.
That was so fun.
I did not think little 4-year-old Kinley jumped. I mean, anything she does is amazing.
Well, yes.
But I wasn't expecting it to be as artistic and...
Artistic.
You know, like...
She's so dramatic. What do you mean?
She is, yeah.
But she did that. It was amazing. That was her into school program. Now her school, she's at a prep academy that goes all year. So she still goes to school, which is great for us. But that ended their school year. Mm-hmm. And the awards and all of that. And then soccer season ended.
Supergirls are taking a break.
Yes.
We will be back in the fall, though. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
Or at least Kinley says she wants to come back.
Kinley says she wants to play again. That was a really fun watching her go from I can't touch the ball to crying that the other team scored to Kat paid her for every goal. Yeah. So she made quite a bit of money this season.
She really, well, I'm wondering if she's going to have to file taxes on that.
Not that much money.
She would come back and go, Cap, you got your dollars? Yeah.
Before every game, it was hilarious. She did score 11 goals one game, and Cap did not have enough dollars that game.
Had to hit the ATM on the way to lunch.
But that was really fun. But what we did with her with that is, hey girl, you earned these dollars, so what do you want to buy? And so, she picked out a couple of things that she might want, and she's almost there, so she's going to earn some more money over the summer to buy them. I mean, it's all like $30 of stuff, but she's going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
And so, but that was really fun. As a coach, how was that experience?
It was a learning experience for me. There's a lot of assumptions that you come in with, a lot of things you expect to happen that do not happen the way that you expect them to. But it was a good experience. I enjoyed it a lot, getting to spend more time with her and really spend time with her in a competitive atmosphere.
Which we learned she's very competitive.
I love that.
Yeah.
Want to keep fostering that. When she came back that game and was crying, and
I'm like, what
there's
is
no
wrong?
crying in sports.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What are you doing? They scored, and I said, okay, good. You need to be upset.
Yeah.
That's
Go
good.
get the ball.
Now go get the ball and score on them. Okay. So it was a really cool experience. I'm excited to see how that continues to grow in her.
Yeah.
And then we just point it in the right direction. Team sports are great.
Yeah, it was really fun. She had a great time. The team was great. The parents were great. Yeah. All the parents were like, "Are you gonna coach again?"
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think next year we are looking for an assistant coach.
Anybody out there that wants to be. If you also have a 4-year-old in Midlothian and would like to play soccer with us.
We need a couple more bodies out there.
Yeah, and an assistant coach. But it was really, really fun. So watching her grow in that and dance, which are kind of opposite, it was really good. And after her recital, it was great because she goes, I want to go back on stage. I want to go back on stage. I'm like, good. Because it was slippery. All the kids were slipping and falling. Kinley fell. They all did. Yeah. At one point, they just got back up, and it was pretty impressive how much they did. She started in February, and she was still on pace with the other girls that had been in there all year. So very proud of that. It was so much fun. They did all these songs and dances, and then she had to sub in for another kiddo. It was so funny. They're like, Kinley, we need you. It's like, okay, for what? And they were doing this little dance and song saying. The older class was, but all the kids know it apparently. And she's like, I'm going to be the bicycle. I'm like, okay, kid, like we're here for it, whatever you need to do. And so she went in and they did this little song and dance. They had like two groups of 4, and she was in one with one of her really good friends that we're all friends with. And so they're doing all this thing. All of a sudden, one girl sits down, puts her arms up like as the handles, the other girls the pedals. Kinley bends down and Maggie jumps on her back and Maggie's riding the bike, and we were like, oh my God. What is going on? But that was cool. She just stepped up and did it. Yeah. And then later, Maggie's mom texted me and said, well, Maggie said that Kinley was the only kid strong enough to be the bike. Which really made me laugh. But also, that was really cool to watch her just like step in. So kind of ended all of that. And then it's summertime in real estate. It's a great day to be alive. I started the first week off super sick. Yep. I mean, but it's fitting, right? We got a lot going on, and oh, by the way, here's some sickness. But you're better now. We were able to get it worked out. Yeah. But summer in real estate is always a good time. It's always crazy, which is why we booked our vacation. We did. Very exciting. Very excited. So we will be taking a week off in July. Yep. And we're going to Cozumel all-inclusive resort. It's going to be not super quick, but it's an easy get there, go do it, real chill. We're not trying to do some crazy thing. We just want to go sit on the beach and have a drink or two and do absolutely nothing. Yeah. And I'm so excited. I couldn't be more excited. I'm so excited. I have a countdown on my phone. And so I'm pumped for that. But we really needed it. Our partners actually were like, when's your vacation? Where are you going? Where are y'all going? Holding us accountable to that because they've had theirs. And we had wrote it down when we were master planning the year that we were going to go. We're going to go in May. We'll take May. Sure. And so they're like, well, where are y'all going? It's on the calendar. And we're like, yeah, we didn't do that. We're going to bump that. Yeah. So, but we did go. We booked our trip. We just pulled the trigger. We did it, and we're going, and I'm really excited. It's going to be super chill, super nice. No, it's going to be awesome. Low key. Well, we haven't, talking about it, we haven't done anything outside that wasn't work related. Yeah. We for conferences, we go to the broker owner stuff, but really getting out and away and kind of recharging is so important. Well, and the last 2 things we did, we took Kinley with us. Right. We went to Florida with your brother and their son, which was fun, but it's like, it's all work. Yeah. And then we went to Colorado, which was super fun with 2 other families. That was great. But this is going to be on the beach, no kiddos, just us. Yeah. I think a vacation is on the beach, not necessarily the mountains. We might have different opinions, but I'm pumped, and we really need that R&R for sure. Yeah. We will be able to serve better for our clients, for our brokerage, for each other if we just go take a minute. Yeah, well, taking time out and away also, you can't see the forest through the trees. And so taking a step back, we talk about work all the time. My assumption is that it's going to take a few days for us to not be talking about work. Oh yeah. And I think just getting out and away, being able to see things a little bit differently through the I just plan on taking a couple books so I don't have time to talk. I can't talk to you. I'm reading. Don't talk to me. I'm going to read this book. Headphones in. I do not don't talk to me. But I also feel like we're going to come back rejuvenated and maybe with a couple more ideas, because that always tends to happen. We get out away from everything and you're able to think and not worry about the day-to-day stuff. But it is the busiest time of year, and we're still going to go on vacation, which is kind of stressful, but it's overall it's more needed for us to go take a break than to just continue the grind and just never take that break. So absolutely. I am excited for that. Yeah. Can you tell me about your dream? It feels a little bit like the real estate market. Well, it does. So I woke up this morning and I said, you're never going to believe the dream I had. And, we're in an airplane, and the airplane's supposed to go like this. And I look over to my left and I see you. Okay, what's going on? And then I look forward and the plane's taking a nosedive straight into the ground. Yeah. And, naturally I'm freaking out. And then all of a sudden, pilot pulls back, levels off the plane, 15 feet above the ground. And then we're flying over this little pond, and then I see the runway. And somehow I can see the runway from, it's a dream. It's a dream. It is what it is. I have all these powers, I guess, in my dream, but I can see the runway. Pilot lands the plane,
and then like whips it to the right and kind of skids the back 2 tires of the 757 on the runway and like comes to a stop, and we're all good. And as we were talking about real estate, market, life, I feel like that is real estate, right? In a transaction, let's say everything's going along just fine. You find the house, all is well, and then you go, danger. But then our job is to pull back, level off, and figure out a way to get that plane to land. And it's so, I don't know, it's so applicable to everything that we do, whether you're talking about the transaction, whether you're talking about your lead gen, whether you're talking about anything, even life in general. Things go wrong, and your role is to figure out a way to level out that plane and put it on the ground.
Absolutely. And I think it's so, right now we're all so busy, and I feel like everything is like that. Every transaction, there's something happening, like these hailstorms that just came through, and now all of, one listing needs a new roof. The one we just closed on needs a new roof.
Not
it's just like
property management homes that are fixed.
And so that just happened all at the same time. I mean, massive storms, so everyone needs a new roof. So it's like everything else stopped because you're just like focusing on that and trying to land all this problem, right? And it gets hard to balance it. And we are busy because even though school's out, that means the kids are around more, or that means that you gotta give them more activities. Talking with an agent earlier yesterday, well, I just dropped one kid off at this thing, and then I had to go back and pick up the other one, drop them off, pick up the first one. So they're with me at the meeting, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. They're all welcome. They're going to learn something maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. It's
just part of it, but it's a stressful time. And so I feel like that is just a perfect analogy of how we're trying to balance everything in the time of life that we're in. And, but it landed safely and everybody was okay.
Well,
it was an adventure. It was an adventure, which real estate always is. Yeah. But then we made it, you made it work, which is huge.
Yeah. Well, it sounds corny. In this analogy, though, we really are sort of the air traffic controllers.
You're ridiculous.
Just landing planes. That's what we're doing. We're keeping planes in the air. We're putting them on the ground.
We are. I mean, that's what we're doing, is just trying to get everyone to the finish line. Yeah. So,
well, real estate is great, and summer's hot and awesome, and we are so excited to be your local real estate professionals.
Yes.
We are Colton and Haleigh, the Property Power Couple. Check us out on all of our social medias: Instagram, Facebook, btrgpm.com. Next home on.
Yes.
Y'all have a good one. See you soon.
Thanks.